Black Oni.
What is up, tubes? It's your boy JBlaze06 here, giving you some commentary on Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, playing on the comeback map, and I'm playing Uplink. I want to give you guys a lowdown on my class setup, as well as some tips and tricks for playing Uplink. Obviously, Uplink is a very interesting game type. Essentially, what you're doing is playing Call of Duty basketball, except it's reverse. So if you dunk it, you get 2 points. If you throw it in to the uplink area, you get 1. So those are the differences, right? And so what you're going to see me rocking during this gameplay is the submachine gun class I have set up. And this is also really good for objective-based gameplay. And so what I have on is the SN6 hammer. This is just a variant of the SN6. It gives you a little bit more damage. And I also have on the foregrip. Now, at this time I didn't have advanced rifling, but I would highly recommend advanced rifling because it also gives you the added ability to have more range. And so what you're seeing right there was me actually using the EXO overclock. And what EXO overclock allows you to do is move faster than you would be able to regularly, but obviously your time to do this is much more limited. And so the general strategy for using that is to use it when you're either close to one of your teammates or close to the actual objective. You want to use it when you are at either one of those things going on, right? I have lightweight on as well to keep myself moving as fast as possible at all times, as well as low profile. Now, you don't want to be seen by the UAV. That's one of the biggest reasons why you might end up dying a lot, is because the enemy has UAVs up at all times and they can see where you are, they can see when you're going to turn a corner, and especially if they have one of the more advanced parts or the advanced augmentations on the UAV, they'll be able to see you even more so. Then blast suppressor is pretty much a go-to. You need to have that on pretty much all of your classes because all of your movements, in terms of EXO movements, are going to put you on the map, put you on the radar. You don't want to be seen on the radar if you're just traversing the environment, right? And I have threat grenades on right now. I wouldn't usually recommend threat grenades, but they can be really useful for certain game types. So this is a game type that it's not as useful for, but it's still fairly good. But I would more so recommend using either a Semtex or a frag grenade. The added benefit of using a frag grenade is that you can throw it down, and if the enemy isn't prepared or isn't ready, they will go running away from it, right? So obviously lightweight and low profile, those are in the same category, so you're going to need to have perk when greed turned on. And the score streaks, you can really decide what you want to do with the score streaks. That's really up to you to be specific on what your playstyle is, right? But you pretty much always want to have UAV on. And what you're seeing right there is advanced UAV. So this will allow teammates, everyone on the team, to be able to see where the enemy is in relation to the map, not just dots, but you can see where they are. That's a score streak modifier. I have that threat detection, that's what it's called. I have that on my class as well. So you'll see me you probably just saw me activate that already, as well as support version. So you can actually die and then still use that, but it does make it take longer to actually activate. And I thought I threw that in there, but apparently I didn't throw that in there. The other thing I have on is orbital care package. I also have double tap so that I can select what I want. You don't necessarily have to have that on there, of course, but I have it on there because I like it. And then my final score streak is the assault drone. And you're not going to get to see that during this gameplay, but I do really like the assault drone. It's pretty fun to have your assault drone kind of out there wreaking havoc and, you know, shooting rockets at people. It's pretty great, and it's 850 points to get it, so you kind of have to go on like a over 8 kill spree to get that, you know. And those are pretty much the score streaks that I have set up. And in terms of strategies for this game type, you know, obviously I'm using a submachine gun. I think it's really smart to use a submachine gun if you're going to be the one either bringing the ball or the satellite over to the uplink area, or if you're going to be directly supporting the person who's bringing it over, like you're seeing right there. It's really important that you have that speed, that mobility, and also that, I should have had that guy, right? And also have that ability to bring the weapon up close, up to your face a lot easier. Those are going to be really big benefactors to your success. And you know, there are obviously times when you're using this gun, you're like, why isn't it working? But again, in this gameplay session, I actually do not have advanced rifling on, so that's one of the reasons why I was taking so many shots to take some of these guys down, because I didn't actually have that equipped. Obviously, you want to be able to jump into this game type with as many people that you know or play with as possible, just so that you guys can coordinate and communicate with each other. That's going to be one of the biggest reasons why you win or lose a match, is if you're not communicating or kind of saying, having a plan for which direction you guys are going to go in. You typically want to have at least one person going in front of you, because the person on the other side of the team, or the other team, will be looking to see where you are. So if you have the orb or have the satellite, they will be able to see where you are. Look at that. I get the game-winning kill. It's not a very good game-winning kill, but, you know, it gets the job done. I'm able to do what I need to do and keep it moving. You got my little black only logo there. Don't worry about it. But you want to have somebody who goes in front of you and kind of walks, is the buffer between you and the enemy. And what that will do is ensure that it'll ensure that the people who are looking for you are going to be finding you, but they're not going to be ready for the person who's in front of you or maybe to the side of you actually giving you backup. They're going to be able to blindside them a lot easier because they're looking directly for the person with the orb. And conversely, if you see the person with the orb, always assume that there's going to be someone around them to help. Don't just assume that they're just running alone, because that's usually a way to get yourself shot really easily. And in situations like this, it's probably a better idea to go around the other way and have your teammates dispose of them. But I thought it was a good idea to try to go for that guy anyway. And I'm surprised I got that guy. I don't know what the hell he was doing to miss so much, but my range wasn't going to allow me to really do what I wanted to do there. And obviously, you want to watch out for windows, right? You want to watch out for areas that the opponents can definitely camp out really easily. And another thing about Uplink is that you get more health when you're carrying the orb. So when you're the orb bearer, you actually get a buff to health, not to speed or anything like that, but to health. So it allows you to stay alive a little bit longer. That'll make things a little bit easier. And make sure you don't go to your own Uplink area. So you saw me kind of deliberating between that. I was like, wait, which way am I supposed to be going? So you're supposed to go towards the red. That's your objective. And yeah, I pretty much gave you guys a fairly detailed loadout suggestions, as well as a fairly detailed methods for playing this game type. You don't have to use the SN6 if that's not the submachine gun that you're most comfortable with, but I still do recommend using a submachine gun because of, again, the agility, the speed, and you're going to be up close to a lot of people unless you're solely defending. You don't want something that's going to slow you down in any way, especially for a game type that so heavily relies on being so fast. And thank you guys obviously for watching this video. I'm going to let the rest of the video ride out, but if you enjoyed watching this video, remember to press the like button and subscribe to stay tuned to everything else coming to the channel and to see all the other stuff that's on the channel as well. You're going to see a review of these Shade Dog crystalline Gunner Optics glasses. I've been using these for about a week. I'm getting used to using them both, for gaming and also for art as well. It's taking a little while to kind of adjust to having frames on my face, but so far pretty good. I will give you guys a more in-depth review in the coming weeks. Might be a week or two before I actually do that, because I want to give it a lot of time to really use and experiment with it. I've pretty much been using it every day for the last week. So yes, again, thank you guys for watching, and as always, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Game on, and J-Blaze out. Also, get a Black Oni mug if you're ever enticed to get a Black Oni mug. There will be a link in the description down below, and you can buy this game from Amazon with the link down below as well. So, thank you guys for watching.
Satellite dropped. Enemy Goliath on the ground. UAV in waiting. Satellite dropped. Enemy missile strikes. Get the satellite back. The enemy has the satellite. Enemy uplink achieved. Friendly UAV above. We've lost the satellite. Satellite dropped. satellites back. Our UAV is online. Satellite returned. Enemy care package incoming. Target's down. Our team has the satellite. Care package on standby. Satellite acquired. Satellite uploaded. Care package inbound. We have the satellite. Vulcan on standby. Now that's how it's done. RTB for debrief.